What is going on, people? Triple M back again for the second time today to talk about Netherlands beating Poland 2-1 in what I can only describe as a one-sided game. Even though that scoreline suggests that the game was close, it is very deceiving because Netherlands created so many opportunities. They had more passes into the final third, they had more touches in the opposition box, they had a ludicrous amount of shots by comparison with Poland, and they were by far and beyond, both in terms of the eye test and the stats, the better team today. But unfortunately, I think this will be a very bittersweet win for Netherlands fans. At least that's what I think. If I was a Netherlands fan and I'm watching that game today, I'm actually low-key kind of pissed. Even though my team won, I am so pissed because it must be exhausting supporting this team. So much foreplay, no penetration, all build-up, all temptation, all tension, but no actual tangible results. That's what it feels like watching this Netherlands team. I think one of the only positives for Netherlands, as I alluded to earlier, was the chances they created. And a big part of that was actually Cody Gakpo. He looks like a completely different player when he's playing in an orange shirt as opposed to a red shirt for Liverpool, right? He just looks so much more free to be direct, take people on, and there's a huge focus on his strengths rather than his weaknesses when he plays for Netherlands. That's how it feels for me anyways, as a neutral watching this game of football. But he was the biggest positive and possibly the only positive as far as individual performances are concerned with the Netherlands today. I think he was their best player. Xavi Simons is the only player that I can say was close, and again, it's slim pickings because Xavi Simons, I don't think, had a great game. In fact, I think I wouldn't be mad if someone said he had a poor game. But where I would contest that is by saying that on the ball, he tried. He really, really, really tried today. There wasn't really much else he could do because Poland were very stubborn. For most of the game, they were playing pretty well and they were defending really well, despite the amount of chances that Netherlands got. If you look at most of those chances, they aren't high quality, shortcut, guaranteed goals that you'd expect to be in the back of the net if you have a Haaland or Lewandowski, etc., etc. They weren't those types of chances. A lot of Netherlands' chances were shots from inside the box from very awkward angles. Denzel Dumfries is one of the biggest culprits of those shots. So the shots on target are kind of, what's the word? Deceiving. That's the word. Deceiving is the word I'm looking for. The shots and targets was very deceiving as far as this game was concerned. If you actually watched it, I think, again, a lot of the shots that Netherlands took today were not high quality chances. Some of them were half chances. Few of them were actually decent chances, but a lot of them were sort of debatable if they're half chances or good chances. Anyways, that doesn't excuse Netherlands' poor finishing. And I think as a whole, if I'm a Netherlands fan looking at this, I'm walking away from this feeling very discouraged because you look at that group, it's not an easy group to get out of. And I'm not suggesting that Netherlands will get knocked out, but based on today's performance, I wouldn't be too optimistic. I mean, you've got France and Austria, who I believe are playing tomorrow afternoon, who are the other two teams in this group. Obviously, Netherlands, now having played Poland, will only need to play those two teams I mentioned. Again, France, that's going to be a very difficult game. And Austria could be a difficult game as well if they play like they did today. But with that said, I don't want it to come across as if I'm making out that Netherlands are a terrible team. They're obviously not. I just question how far they will go into the tournament if they run into a France or a Portugal or a Germany, etc., etc. That's just the way I feel. Let me know if you think I'm being harsh on Netherlands in the comments down below. If you have an opposing view, leave a like in the video, subscribe if you are new. Otherwise, don't really have much else to say about this game. It was honestly pretty boring in the second half as well, if I'm being completely honest. But, you know, say it quietly. It's been your boy Triple M. Peace.